students, how you been? What's up? What's new? So today we're going to learn an interesting story that we were discussing in the last day. In the last class I gave you a short sum up about this story. I hope all of you remember the title, The Golden Nugget. The Golden Nugget. Can you see what is the meaning of the word this nugget? Have you heard that? Nugget meaning a small lump of valuable material. A small lump of valuable material. Nugget meaning a small lump of valuable material. And this story, The Golden Nugget, that was an adaptation from the novel A Chinese Wonder Book that was written by Norman Pitman. This is a story that was adapted from A Chinese Wonder Book that was written by Norman Pitman. And in this story we can see two main characters, Pao Shu and Kivu. I repeat, Pao Shu and Kivu. And this story was happening in China. This is a Chinese story. So shall we start? Get ready, take your English literature textbook. Many years ago, there lived in China two friends named as Kivu and Pao Shu. So in China, many years ago, there lived two friends named as Kivu and Pao Shu. Note down the name, Kivu and Pao Shu. Neither crossed words, no kind thoughts marred their friendship. They were true friends to each other. Mad, M-A-R-R-E-D. Note down the word mad meaning damaged or spoiled something. So, this Pao Shu and Kivu are best friends. They are very best friends and they are true friends to each other. They are very much close. They are best friends. Kivu and Pao Shu were tired of a life in a city and one day they decided to take a stroll together. Stroll, note down the word S-T-R-O-L-L. Stroll. Stroll meaning to walk in a slow and relaxed manner. To walk in a slow and relaxed manner. In the morning time we can see, morning and evening time we can see many people are going to jogging, slow walks, right? So, like that walk is considered as this stroll. Okay, note down that word. So, Pao Shu and Kivu, they were very tired of the city life, busy life, and actually they want some relaxation. So, both of them decided to take a walk, go for the stroll. It was a bright and beautiful day in the early spring. That was a spring season and that was a fresh morning. We can forget all our worries in the sweetly scented pine forest, said Kivu. Then Kivu said to Pao Shu that let's go to that pine forest and let's get some relaxation from there. Let's go there. And yes, agreed Pao Shu, the forest is a place for rest. Then Pao Shu also agreed that yes, you are right. Because that forest, pine forest is really beautiful. If we go there, definitely we will get that relaxation. So, let's go to that place. And I have worked over my books without any rest for 30 days. Sighed Kivu. My head is so full of wisdom that I am afraid it will burst. Kivu was working in a bookshop and Pao Shu was working as a servant. And Kivu and Pao Shu both are very tired. Then Kivu was saying that really I am tired of working in that bookshop. Long 30 days without any leave. I am continuously working there. I am really tired. I am really fed up. I need some relaxation. Then Pao Shu also agreed that yeah, me too Kivu. I am also tired of this busy city life. My head is full of wisdom that I am afraid it will burst. I am longing for some fresh air. Then Pao Shu was saying that I need some relaxation, otherwise my head will burst. So let's go there. So let's go to that place. Otherwise I can't handle myself. My control is going. So let's go there. Let's get some fresh air. So Kivu and Pao Shu went to that pine forest. Pao Shu added sadly, I have worked like a slave in master's shop. It is dull work and my master treats me badly. It is so good to be away from him. Then Pao Shu was saying to Kivu that, yeah, I am also very tired of this life. Continuously I am working. My master was considering me like a slave. I am working so much hard and I am really fed up with that master and he treats me very badly. So let's go somewhere. As they were walking through the forest, they crossed a little stream and rambled on among the trees and shrubs. Ramble, note down the word ramble, to walk for pleasure, especially in the countryside. So, we use it to walk slowly by enjoying the nature. That is called as a ramble, walking for pleasure in the countryside. Okay, and both of them started their journey to that pine forest. And on the way, Kivu and Paushu crossed a stream. And they also found some shrubs and some bushes. Bushes? What do you mean by the shrubs and bushes? Some small plants are standing near that stream. And they also saw that. And at that particular time, they found something shining there. What was that? While they were passing a clump of flower-covered bushes, they saw something shining in the path. Lying directly in front of them was a lump of gold. So on the way, they crossed the stream, and near that stream they saw some bushes and some shrubs were standing. What do you mean by these bushes and shrubs? Small trees, small kind of trees were standing near that stream. And inside that bushes, they found something was shining. And what was that? Yes, Kivu and Paushu went near that and they found something was shining. And that was a lump of gold. That was a lump of gold. What do you mean by this lump? As we learned the meaning of nugget, a small lump of valuable material, and that was a golden nugget, a lump of gold. Lump meaning? Kivu bent down and picked up the nugget. That was a nugget. It was as big as an apple and was very pretty. So this lump of gold means a lump. Lump means like this, okay? And Kivu bent and took that golden nugget. It was like the shape of apple. That much is that wheat and that much is that sheep. And it looks like an apple, and that was really a golden nugget. You take it, dear friend. You saw it first, he said, handing the gold nugget to Paushu. No, my brother, you saw it first. It seems that some divine power has rewarded you for all your faithful hours of study, answered Paushu. And Paushu told to Kivu that, hey Kivu, you can take that, because actually Paushu saw that golden nugget first. But Kivu bent down and took that. Then both of them said like this. Kivu told to Paushu that, hey Paushu, you saw this golden nugget first, so you can take this. Then Paushu replied that, no brother, I don't want this, because you bent down and you took that. So this golden nugget is yours. And both of them said like this. But both of them were very sad, because there is only one golden nugget. They can't do anything with this. Then Paushu also told to Kivu that, hey Kivu, you are working so much hard. I think this is a gift from God Almighty, so you can take it. Kivu replied, my brother, think of your weeks of hard labor you put in. Take the golden nugget and make a fortune from it. Then Kivu told to Paushu that you are working so much hard like a slave. You are working as a servant and your master treats you very bad. So take it, this is a gift from God. You can take it. And after that, neither of the friends wanted to take the nugget for himself, and so they simply dropped the chunk of gold at the very spot where they first saw it. They walked on feeling happy because each valued his friendship more than anything else in the world. Then both Kivu and Paushu said many things together, but at the end, both of them told that we don't need this golden nugget because there is only one golden nugget. We both are working hard, we both are very tired, we both are fed up. All we need is some relaxation. So now I need to take this golden nugget. Let's go to that pine forest and enjoy the nature. Let's get some fresh air. And both of them put back that golden nugget in that place and they left that place. But they both are very happy because both of them valued their friendship equally and both are very happy. They are not selfish. They are very good, true friends. So, by knowing that again, their truthfulness, both of them are very happy and and they left that place. Let's continue the remaining portion in the next class. Till then, bye.